Okay, so we'll start with one of my alts aka Taehyung, and I think his best eras were Boyin, Love era and DNA era. We all have to admit that in Boyin Love era he stood out a lot with his deep and raspy voice and that orange hair we stan. I think DNA is superior though because Taehyung literally became my bias with that freaking grey hair and the go-go performances. I got severely bias wrecked. We also stan his husky deep vocals on the title track. Next up is another one of my alts, Jungkook, and I think we can all agree he owned the Need Judo era because of his vocals and his police officer suit, and he just stood out a lot during this era. Also, this was the first time Jungkook could really stand out his vocals in BTS's career, and that made him stand out more. I also think Cookie absolutely killed the Love Yourself Tear era because I Can't Fight Me. Okay, now seriously, you can't tell me Jungkook didn't own this era because his vocals rocked, his visuals rocked, everything about him rocked, especially this. Okay, ignore me, but the conclusion is he owned this era. Now on to my first K-pop bias, Lisa. I think we can all agree that Boom Bae was Lisa's era because in my opinion her rap was awesome and her blonde hair made her stand out. Not just that, but the thing that made her most noticeable to me was her stage presence on promotions because her dancing was just so flawless and she looked so energetic. Now on to Jisoo Turtle Rabbit, and I know everyone says that her best era is the As If It's Your Last era, but in my personal opinion I think she owned the Kill This Love era because literally who doesn't love this scene? These are some godly visuals. Also, I am in debt with YG for giving Jisoo lines for once like she was second in Kick It. I am so happy for that, and in conclusion I think Jisoo stood out the most to me in Kill This Love era. Next up is one of my Twice biases, Jeong Ga-yeon, and agreeing with everyone, I think she owned Knock Knock era as it was that time where people noticed her in Twice. However, I think along with Mina she owned Yes or Yes era because she finally got the lines she deserves as a lead vocal. I'm of those types of onces that stand short-haired Jeong Ga-yeon, and bro, she was blonde hair and I stan. Not only that, but she was first in solo screen time and second in center with only Jihyo above her. I know this is more classified as Mina's era, but I honestly think Jeong Ga-yeon owned it too. My other Twice bias is Dahyun, and as everyone else I think she owned What Is Love era because like she got us all dead with those visuals and that addicting rap. In contrast, I think she also owned Feel Special era, but listen to me about this. You can't tell me the first time you watched the Feel Special MV you didn't rewind that transition between the chorus and Dahyun's rap like 10 times because I did. Okay, you maybe didn't, but I seriously think those 12 seconds made her stand out a lot, especially if you watch the live stages because she also got stunning outfits. The final bias I am going to talk about is Wendy Get Well Soon, and I could say she owned all of Red Velvet's discography, but if I had to pick I would do their most recent era, Psycho. I know she didn't get to promote, but the way she stood out to me in the MV was just incredible. You know I have a thing for blonde idols, and holy crap, her blonde hair is just amazing. Also, her falsettos are just to die for. Overall I think she pretty much bias wrecked all of Red Velvet for me in Psycho.